What's going on, guys? We're back. This video is going to be kind of different from what I normally post, and I'm going to start just making my videos just observations of what I observe on a daily basis. I'm not working at the moment, so it's kind of giving me the space and the time to actually sit down with myself and talk to myself and get to know myself to a different level. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. Just get to know me. Real quick, I was watching the movie Captain Marvel. I think it's Captain Marvel. Yeah, it's the one with the woman. The woman is the one that's like that has superpowers, and she doesn't know who she is until later on in the movie she knows she has all these powers, and she's like defeats everybody, and it's awesome, right? But my observation, I'm always looking at things differently. I'm kind of weird that way, but if you look at the movie itself, I started questioning, the movie itself. It's a great movie. I love it. It's actually very entertaining. But if you start looking at the grand scheme of it, kind of like the Matrix and stuff like that, Matrix has a lot of meanings to it, to different people. But Captain Marvel, I saw that, a lot of us can relate to that movie, especially myself. Like, there's a point in the movie, if you watched it, where she tells the guys that are actually trying to help her, the villains, where in the movie they're portrayed as villains, but they're actually the good guys, the heroes, as they call them, and she tells them, "Oh, you don't know me, and I don't even know who I am." So it's very, very revealing for myself, because I think a lot of us don't know who we are. We really don't know who we are. We really don't sit down with ourselves. We really don't question certain things. We don't question why we do things. We just do it because others are doing it, or because others are succeeding at it, so we should be doing it. We don't know who we are, and I'm speaking from experience. Think about it. If in that movie she doesn't know, her whole past was erased, right? She doesn't remember her past. She's just living what she remembers, and she gets a glimpse of it, and she's trying to connect the dots, right? How about that happen to us? Like, right now we would just wake up and all of our past was erased. Everything was gone. Like, all your history, all your doings, or your actions, whatever you did when you were younger, good or bad, is gone. How would you move forward, right? And that's a big step in our lives personally, like just erasing your past. And obviously you want to keep the memories that are good to you, but just the constant habits and the constant thoughts and patterns that we have that are, that don't empower us, that actually disempower us and give us like, the same results that we're not satisfied with, right? So imagine if that was to happen to us. Like, we just wake up one day and we don't know who we are, and now we have to make up our own lives. And for me, I think that's, I think I was watching also another documentary with Snoop Dogg, and he calls it Reincarnated. And if you're a big fan of the 90s, Snoop Dogg is actually another rapper in those days that was really popular, really doing his thing, but it was more about gangster rap and not positive vibes. And now he says he's actually transitioned to putting out positive music and positive vibes and love and peace, because that's who he is now. Like, he was afraid of it before, but now he's just putting on who he is. And he's basically reincarnated. So I think I can relate to that, because I'm in a point in my life where all my past belief, all my past thoughts that I had are not who I am anymore. It's easy to cling to them, right? But all that things we fought over, all those arguments about certain things, that always the need to be right, I'm like easily, but it's very hard, letting that go, and just letting things be, and putting out my intention and just letting it go. And that's something that was very hard for me to do in the past. I think that the movie itself is very revealing. Just want to shoot a video with it now, because I think a lot of us should look at that movie and actually understand, she doesn't know who she is. It took her to go back and to actually understand who she was from another friend. But, she always had the power within herself. And a lot of us, I think all of us have that within ourselves. We seek outside help and guidance, but the guidance that we have is all inside of us. And in that movie as well, she has the power in her. Like, she has the powerful source of what it is, and that could be our source. It's inside of us, and we're not really seeing it. We don't believe in it, and we don't grasp the power of it, the magnitude of what we have inside of us. I'm touching base on it, and I'm just in the tip, the beginnings of it. But I can imagine people that have mastered it, that have actually grasped the power of it, how you can see their lives and how they live their lives, and they have a knowing about themselves. Yeah, it's very deep. But let me know your thoughts on this, guys, on the movie itself. So think about it. Think about it yourself. Do you actually know who you are? Do you think you're living your fullest potential? Do you think you have a lot more inside than what we see? So let me know your thoughts, guys. Take care.